My name is Bob Taylor, and I'm your host for this segment of Our Ventura TV. I'm here today with my guest, Dave Drulis, from Because We Can, Because We Care. Dave, thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. So Because We Can, Because We Care, what's all that about?
Well, it's a horse rescue rehabilitation program where we rescue horses that were abandoned, neglected, abused, beaten, slaughter-bound, and we work with those horses and regain their trust, confidence, and respect by using a unique form of horsemanship that we call TCR. That stands for trust, confidence, and respect. A lot of the horses that we get are not the I'm too old, I can't move and get around anymore ponies. They're the ones that would rather kill you because of the experiences they had with people in the past.
I'm sure that's just like some dogs. I mean, I don't know horses very well, but I do know dogs. Some, just because of the way they're brought up or the way they're treated, it's hard to rehabilitate because they just want to bite people or growl or snap at other dogs.
That's what they've learned. That's what they've learned through their life. And it takes time to get a horse into rehabilitated. It's about 1.5 to a 2-year process. And we do a lot of work with American veterans coming back home with PTSD, situational awareness, depression, amputees, TBI, traumatic brain injury. And we are asking the veterans to help us work with these animals. The irony is the horses display many similar symptoms to PTSD. A sight, a touch, a sound is going to light them up.
Right.
And veterans can relate to the mindset of the horse better than any civilian ever will because they're living the same mindset
So you
day
take
in and
horses
day out.
that need all kinds of help, and I don't want to say this the wrong way, but then you take veterans that need help in one way or another, whether you said amputee, PTSD, or almost any kind of help situation, and you put those together to work together.
Correct, correct. And as the veterans learn our way of horsemanship and are building that healthy relationship with the horse, they in turn start to realize these same techniques, these same principles that are helping the horse are helping them.
Oh,
We've had
that's kind of great. They realize what they're doing and how much it's helping, so they just kind of feel that same thing back through the horse.
Yeah, and one of the things that I'm most proud about with our organization, we will never charge an American veteran or his immediate family. We also extend our services to the spouse and the children. So as far as the mental health, we have, we're currently now pioneering alternative solutions to PTSD and autism with what we're learning with the horse and how we're sharing it with people. We've had vets many times come up and say right off the get-go, this is the most relaxed surrounding I've ever been in. We're up in this little canyon. There may be 1 or 2 rooftops. There's no concrete jungle, no horns, maybe a helicopter once in a blue moon. So you're outdoors with nature, with horses. And I think the reason why our program works so much is since we're not charging the vet, this is all pure love and joy, our passion. We are sharing, we are giving our passion away for free. And we do it day in and day out, and we've been doing it since 2009. So the veterans will come up, and the next time I see them, they're like, Dave, I found myself driving 55 on the freeway on the way home. I'm like, well, it's a little slow. No, you don't understand. It's 90 everywhere I go. After 4 or 5 visits, they'll tell me, Dave, I slept all through the night.
Wow.
And I'm like, what?
I got goosebumps just hearing that.
I'm like, no, you don't understand, Dave. I can't sleep. I don't sleep. And the first time in 10, 15 years, I slept through the night. And we're learning how to feel and share our energy. What we feel internally is what the horse will feel externally. So if you're mellow, calm, the horse is going to be mellow and calm. If you're tense, what I call pinging, the horse will literally be running around on the rails.
Right.
Our goal is to get every veteran to be able to, get a horse, groom it, tack it, go out on a trail ride by themselves. but it takes a lot of time. And before the veterans even start riding, we do a lot of work with the horse, with the veteran on the ground, what we call groundwork. We're in a 60-foot round pen, and we learn how to communicate with the horse. There's cues on how we stand. If we stand up tall and do a hand gesture, the horse is going to go faster. If we relax our shoulders and do another hand cue, the horse will slow down. And again, having that healthy relationship with the animal of communication both ways, it's so much more safe to ride a horse.
Okay, do you match up like one vet with one horse, or do different vets work on?
I'm not a fan of matching up one person to one animal.
Okay.
I mean, it's great, but there's limitations with that.
Right.
And what happens when that animal moves on to what I call gone to Texas or the big pasture above us, that individual is almost crushed. So if we learn how to work with every horse using these principles, you're not depending on just one.
Right.
You're able to pick up right where you left off with one, transfer that knowledge
Well,
to
plus you don't
another
have
one.
anybody as, well, I'm jealous you're working with my horse or something. You won't. I see how you could get that sometimes with some people that are really need an awful lot of
That hasn't
help.
happened a lot. But people do find an attraction to one animal based on the personality, and that may be their favorite, and we're not going to deprive them from working with their favorite horse, but if you work with this one, you gotta also work with this one afterwards, and
Right,
you get more balance.
Now, do you find that some of the veterans will come all day for a number of days, or some just come a couple hours a day, or how do you work the hours with them?
Well, that's pretty funny. They come up thinking they'll be there maybe for an hour, hour and a half. 3-4 hours later, like, oh God, I gotta go. And veterans are welcome to come up one day a week. They can come up 7 days a week. If they want to come up for 1 hour, they can come up for 1 hour. If they want to stay all day with me, they're welcome to
You
stay
need
all
a big,
day.
huge bunkhouse, fellow. That's what you need. So
We
people can
were
stay.
just talking about that the last night, have like a big old bunkhouse, and yeah, that'd be great.
The problems you might have there, though, is end up with people that aren't there for the right reasons and not there to work with the horses and that kind of thing, just because, and there's always some of those in every crowd. Okay, so once you get a horse trained and it's rideable and everything, what do you do then?
Well, once the horse has gone through the rehabilitation process and with the veterans helping, get that animal back or keep it in shape, keep it conditioned, keep the mind set healthy, we use most of the horses in our special needs and disabled children's program.
That's what I wanted to hear. Let's get to the kids.
Yeah. Again, we take a backwards approach to the veteran. Instead of trying to help the vet, we're asking the vet to help us volunteer with the horses in the kids program. Again, enabling them to be a part of a group. The horses that they work during the week, they can see now providing happiness and
that's
joy
gotta
to
help
a special
their
needs child.
self-confidence. They feel like they're giving back in a way that they never knew they could before.
Exactly.
Oh, what a great deal.
And the Special Needs and Disabled Kids program is very near and dear to my heart. We've had it on hiatus since summer of 2017 when we just had triple-digit heats.
Right. You
And
can't
it
take the
just
horses
didn't
out
stop.
in 100-degree weather.
No, they were miserable. We're going to be starting that back up in April of 2018, and this is the first time we've ever had it on hiatus. It's just the summer last year.
Well,
was
we have
too
that,
much.
and I'm not going to get any political battles of any kind, but the weather is changing a little bit, and it's a little harder in that 100-degree weather to get the horses out there moving properly. Plus,
No,
it's
they
not real
just want
good
to
for
play
them.
in the sprinklers all day. They love the sprinklers, the wash racks, and
I bet they do. They're just like kids sometimes.
Oh my God,
once
they
you get
are.
them, once you get them rehabilitated, and I'm sure you have some pretty. Now, do you ever end up with horses you just can't rehabilitate?
I'm not boasting when I say this, but I have never had a horse I cannot help.
Amen for that. That is just the greatest deal in the world. Even if you can't get them with the youngest kid, just being able to help them is really a great asset.
Well, some of them may be too big, like your thoroughbreds.
Right.
We have another one that's an Icelandic. It's a short little thing, but she's so round. it's really difficult to stay on, and it takes a advanced rider to be able to ride her,
Right.
and we can't put a special
And
needs kid
yeah,
on
a special
that.
needs child is not going to
She's
be an
just
advanced
bound.
rider most of the time.
No, and she wants to go,
Okay,
which
so
is her nature.
There's, first of all, let's get the information out there about how people can contact you.
People can call me anytime, day or night, area code 818-640-7952.
Okay, that's 818,
640-7952.
and that's directly to you.
Yes.
Now that's pretty good in itself. You got a website?
Yes, we do. The website is bwc2.org.
Because we can, because we care, squared.
Exactly what I was thinking when I came up with that one, because I didn't want to type all that in every time.
Right, okay, and then once people get that, they can see what's going on. So you have a couple of fundraisers coming up.
Yeah, we got 2 events coming up every April and every May. April is our motorcycle tribute ride, and in May we do our golf tournament, which we call the Patriot Cup.
Oh, no kidding. Okay, the golf tournament. I mean, so all vets are welcome? Is it all motorcycle groups welcome, or how does
You
that
don't even
work?
have to have a motorcycle. They can come to the end where we're going to have a family-oriented after party. We have a really great band. We have a DJ who's just fantastic. He's our official MC, DJ, Dance Forte, and good friend. And he does all of our events, and there'll be lunch provided. We got raffle. We'll have bike games as well.
So April's a big party for the vets and families.
Yes.
Okay, and then May is a golf tournament. Where's the golf tournament?
Golf tournament is going to be at the Heroes Golf Course in West LA,
Okay.
and that'll be in May. We're looking forward to this one since it's going to be more for the veterans, so to speak. It's going to be on their golf course. It's limited to about 45 to 50 players. 'Cause
Okay,
it's
and
a
how
9
much
hole.
you charge?
For that one, it's going to be $40 per player. There's a continental breakfast. There'll be a free lunch.
That is cheap, Dave. Most golf tournaments now are $150.
Yeah.
You know, so you're just trying to get by to take care of your horses and your vets.
Well, not getting by, but
No, but you know what I mean.
Right.
You're not,
we're not sticking it to anybody. You know,
Right.
we're out to have fun.
and you know a lot of the people you service that want to be there don't have those kind of dollars too to do
True.
that kind of thing. Okay, now this may surprise you. We got about a minute left. Is all we have. What haven't we touched on that you want to get out there to everybody in TV land?
Well, going back to the veterans, with what we've discovered with the similarities between the horse and the vet, it's the mental health side of it. We're getting a few vets that are working, doing what they call peer-to-peer support, and how we interact with the horse. They're realizing if I take these techniques of training the horse with a new veteran who may be highly agitated, it's going to help calm that veteran down just by controlling my energy and body language. You know, and it's just really fascinating, all the similarities that we've been able to come up and discover.
I have so many questions, but one quick one. Do you have any doctors that come and study how you're doing this or anything? Or?
We've had a few come up,
Okay.
and they all were amazed at how things work. We've had a few social workers come up with the special needs kids, and they're like, you know, we can't get this kid to sit down. His record for sitting down was 2 seconds. Teachers, therapists,
Right.
parents, school counselors, I'll walk by, hey, Charlie, have a seat. 5 minutes later, he won't move. And they're like, why does he work for you? And I'm like, I own the horse.
Okay, we got to go, Dave. I really want to thank you, and I got a million questions I could ask, so hopefully you'll get some calls out there, but I really want to thank you for being with us
Well,
today.
thank you again for having us back.
All right,
Have a
thank
good
you.
day.
Well, my name is Bob Taylor. I've been your host for this segment of Our Ventura TV. I've been here today with my guest, Dave Drulis from Because We Can, Because We Care. Thank you all very much.